Welcome to another episode with Vineet. Vineet, I would really want to know like these days, a lot of people are talking about self awareness. So it's a trending word, but does what is self awareness and how does it help you in a healthy relationship?
So, Mita, self-awareness is something which is not only for the relationship, I would say.
Right.
It is a basic, and it is something which is there in us, but somewhere, v- uh, there are certain things. Actually, what happens is it goes a little, I have to elaborate it a little bit. So, when we are born, and you've seen a child, from 0 to 7, the mind is not that developed, and how the child is, it's always fun, happy, and they need their own small things, what they understand, and you fulfill their requirement, and that's it. After 7 to 14, 14 to 21, and there's different stages of the brain development happens, and in that the we get conditioned with certain values, maybe from our parents, from our friends, from our school, from whatever we learn, and we become a kind of a being which has its own opinion.
Right.
And the self awareness goes beyond it. The self awareness is not about what my opinions are, what my experiences are. Self awareness is where, in one of the milestones I explained, where I am absolutely giving no significance to anything whatsoever, have no judgment, and I'm a pure compassionate person towards my own self. That is what the self awareness is all about, where I am getting aware about the outer reality and the inner reality at the same time, where there's no gap. If something is coming in the outer reality, which starts affecting me in certain way, that I get hurt, I get angry, I react to it in certain manner, so that self-awareness is not there. Then maybe later on I will get aware that when you look at the things 3 years, 4 years, 5 years down the line, those things which was carrying so much of maybe a kind of a you say that मेरे को इतनी टेंशन थी उस चीज़ की, मुझे उस वक्त में जब वो हो रही होती है तो वी आर इन सच अ यू नो इतना ज़्यादा प्रेशर में होते हैं हम लोग। वही 5 साल बाद हम देखते हैं उस चीज़ को, आगे आने के बाद वो देखते हैं यार उस वक्त हमने उसको कितना बड़ा राड़ा क्रिएट कर दिया था, ये तो कुछ भी नहीं था यार। नाउ तो आई एम हैंडलिंग सो मच। सो विद व्हाट हैपेंड दैट द अवेयरनेस केम। नाउ you're more well versed, जिसको आजकल की भाषा में प्रो कहते हैं, you're more pro to handle that thing situation. Self awareness starts with your inner self,
Right.
discovering your own self. In one of my workshops, Discover I, we ask people to sit with their own self, quiet for maybe half an hour, and that too they are not able to do. They are not able to sit with their own self, and that is what, if you're not able to even sit with yourself, you're not enjoying your own company, you're not able to, you're having so many thoughts, so you're not self-aware. That's what I
So self awareness is the key to spirituality.
well, yes, you can say that it is a key to spirituality. In a manner, spirituality is nothing which is, you can get hold on to. It is nothing which is existing in a physical form.
Right.
And spirituality is not a milestone where you'll reach and you've been there,
Right.
done that. No, spirituality is inside you already.
Right.
So there is no gap, there is no difference. It's one of the same thing.
So self awareness is
Spirituality.
spirituality. So nicely put. Yes, one of my friends had attended your workshop and he came out as a different person. Yes.
Right. So we try to give in our workshop a little bit of self-awareness only, in a manner that people start understanding it from a concept where we understand from a point of view कि अगर हम spiritual हो गए तो हमें गुस्सा नहीं आना चाहिए, हमें ये नहीं होना चाहिए, हम अभी पहले एपिसोड में जब हमने बात करी कि अबाउट द हेल्दी एंड हैप्पी रिलेशनशिप होगा, सब कुछ बढ़िया चलता रहेगा. Life challenges will never stop. They will always come. What the self-awareness should be that I am powerful enough to handle those. The self-awareness should be that I am connected with myself. And all those things which after 5 years tell me that, oh, that was such a trivial thing, I was creating so much of drama for it, rather than it should tell me in that very moment that this is really trivial, it is not going to affect my space. That
Right.
is what the self-awareness is all about.
So would you mean that, okay, in case there is a drama happening outside, so it is, I mean, a self-aware person would not get entangled in it and would look at it from a distance, self-aware, and not react but respond to that situation.
Exactly. So, yes. So, you automatically, a self-aware person is what? A self-aware person is a person who's really connected with their own self. That is what I mean to say here.
Right.
And yes, when the drama is on in the outer reality, definitely what you said is right, that he will not get entangled in that. He will not get roped in that. He will not get sucked in that. He will be unplugged with the
Right.
situation and it will stand a little apart.
And it will create a difference in the relationship, definitely.
Definitely, it will create a relationship different because you now are, it's something of if you are in a situation of a war and you're sending soldiers who are not prepared with the arms and ammunition, and then so that is what happens. You get into a relationship and then you are not able to handle and it gets, in a different league altogether. Why? Because you are not prepared your own self. You're not prepared yourself. You're not ready for that relationship. You're just like that soldier who been निहत्था जिसको हमने भेज दिया जा लो तू लड़, वो बेचारा मर के ही गोली खा के ही आएगा ना. उसको हमने प्रिपेयर ही नहीं किया, उसको हमने ट्रेन ही नहीं किया. It is something of that sort. So that is what exactly happens. And so many cases I've receive in my when I'm doing my one-to-one sessions also. People come up with a very very a problem which is actually speaking can be handled very easily, but it is not their fault. Nobody has told them, nobody has taught them,
Right.
and they are not connected. They are not self-aware. So that awareness is not there. They are not. What is happening is they've been following the practices and processes of what have been they've been seeing in their growing up years. What they have seen their parents behaving in a certain situation, they try to replicate that.
Yes, they've been conditioned.
They've been conditioned.
Right. So, and yes, I do understand that whenever I also meet people, it's often said that, okay, it's all about them, my relationship is not working because it's all about them. They are behaving like this, they are doing this, I am good. But yeah, we are not self-aware as to what we are doing.
So what you're trying to find is something outside you.
Right.
That is what the problem is. The problem starts with when you start finding love in the other person.
Right.
So that he has to love me. He's not fulfilling his duties. He's not loving me enough. He's not understanding me enough, or she is not doing the same thing. So it is actually there the gap lies. There the gap lies. And you have to understand that somewhere. It is not about them, it is about me. And it starts with me, it will end with me. Nothing else. If that awareness come, everything is sorted. Everything in the world is sorted for you. बाकी तो चलता ही रहेगा. धरती तो किसी के लिए रुकती नहीं. So many people have walked before us and they
Right.
will walk after us also.
Yes.
This will go on.
No, completely. So one of the most important relationships that we have to heal is first with ourselves. And then once your relationship with yourself is healed, most of the relationships, in fact, all of the relationships will be healed.
And self-awareness in relationship will work then.
Perfect.
Right?
Thank you so much for this.
Thank you. Thank you so much.